Hey everyone, just wanted to show you something I've been working on using a technique called Hocket, which is where multiple voices or instruments take turns playing the notes of a melody. And just going to show you what I've done with it and then walk through a tutorial of how you can accomplish that on the Deluge. So here it is. Alright, cool. So let's see how I did that. I'm going to start with a new project to show you. And now I'll start with a drum kit, just a basic beat. Alright, that'll do. Next I'm just going to come up with like a 2-measure bass line I can use for this. Alright, something like that. Shorten the clip, 2 measures, there we go. Cool, so I'm just going to duplicate this bass line couple times so I have four different versions of it. And now on each of the different ones I'm going to load a different bass patch. So I'm going to play this one, load bass. Right. That one will work. Let's see, mute that and play the next one, load a different patch. Last one. Cool. Alright, so I've got a few different bass patches now. You know, one simpler way to do this would be to program the MIDI notes so that the notes are triggered through different patches, but that gets kind of tricky when you start wanting to rhythmically chop at a certain value, like eighth notes. If there's notes that fall in between those slices, then it's not really going to work. So what I'm going to do is mute the drums, just one at a time, resample each bass line, then slice them. So I will hit record, then play, and then once again before the loop closes. Great, so now I make a new row, new kit, slice. I set to 16th because 16 slices because that will give us eighth notes for each measure, 2 measures of eighth notes. Comes out to 16. So let's go to the second bass track, resample. Okay, new row, new kit, slice 16. All right, mute that. Play the next one. Okay. Last one. And so keep in mind you can use more slices if you want a different rhythmic value or have a longer line instead of just 2 measures. That would make more slices too. Or have more presets. Instead of just 4 here, I did that to simplify things. I think in my example I did somewhere around 8 or 9. So, and a 4-measure line. But this is easy enough to show you at least. So now we've got our 4 different kits of the slices of this line. So now it's about programming those throughout those 2 measures. So I'll just start with this one. Now we need something on the second slice. And this is a good time to audition each one and figure out which one sounds the coolest for that particular slice. I like that one, so we'll do that. Now number 3. Sure, that works. All right, number 4. Okay, we haven't used that one, so there we go. Number 5. Come back to there, sure. That works. 5, that's 6. It's good to come back to song mode and check your progress here to make sure each column only has one note programmed for each of the different instruments. All right, haven't used the first one in a while, so use that for 7, sure. Sure, we'll do that. 8. Okay, 9. Come back to this maybe. And we'll scroll up to get to 9 through 16. Okay. At this point too, you can also go through and see which ones sound cool. Like that one, so use 7. Now, see, this one just has a tail, and so this is part of the cool thing with slicing is you can kind of hand pick each one, but also fine-tune them a little bit. So I'm going to include that tail in slice 7. We won't program slice 8. And you can also do fun stuff like reversing the samples or using different effects on each slice. That one sounds like it might be interesting in reverse. Yeah, it's a little too crazy. Kind of like that one though. Alright, so that's slice 11, so 9, 10, 11. There. Okay. So we still need number 10 somewhere over here maybe. Here's 10. Use the slice numbers, come in handy here. Oop, did the wrong spot. 10. That's why it's good to check in song view here. Alright, so now we need number 12. Like that one's kind of wobbly. 14, so that would be right. 9, 10, 12, 13, 14. We still need a 13, and the rest of them are done. So 13, pick a different voice so it alternates more. Sure. Maybe reverse that one. Oh, that sounds cool. All right. Cool. So let's see what we got now. Get some side chaining here to pump them all too a little bit. Cool. Then you can also do fun stuff like still go back to the originals. Yeah, so that's the basic idea. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions. Thanks. Stay safe.